Hey, how's it going? This is going to be Dhammapda Chapter 5 study. My translation of the Dhammapada is available on Amazon. Vincent Ferra Dhammapada. It took me 18 months to complete the text, and I completely digitally remastered all the art that's in it. So there's occult drawings or there's art that goes along with each sutra. Dhammapada has about 420 sutras, 423. Chapter 5, verse 60. A night is long to one who cannot sleep. A mile is long to one who is tired. Worldly existence seems long to those who do not embody the Dharma. 61. If you cannot find someone who is just as wise or wiser than you, then be content with walking alone. There is no fellowship with fools. So you can see here my translation is a comparative reasoning translation. I give multiple translations for each verse. Verse 62. I have sons, I have wealth. These are the thoughts of one who is foolish. When you cannot even own yourself, how can you own your sons and possessions? Verse 63. A fool that acknowledges he has much to learn is somewhat wise, but a fool that thinks he knows everything is really foolish. Verse 64. Though a fool may live alongside a wise man, he does not comprehend the truth, just like a spoon cannot taste the flavor of soup. Verse 65. Though an intelligent man may spend but a moment with a wise man, he quickly comprehends the truth, just like the tongue tastes the flavor of soup. So you see here, he's enjoying the soup. Verse 66. Fools of wrong understanding are their own worst enemies. They move about unwillingly, doing evil deeds which bear bitter fruit. Verse 67. Misdeeds are actions that one regrets having done and later has to repent for. The fruits of our misdeeds are reaped with tears. So here, this is the fire, the hellfire, the fire of lust, the fire of pain, the fire of suffering. Here he's murdering an animal. Here he's drinking alcohol. Here he's stealing. Here he's indulging with women. Here he's gossiping. See? Verse 68. Good deeds are actions that one rejoices having done and later does not have to repent for. The fruits of our good deeds are reaped with delight. Verse 69. So long as the evil deed does not bear fruit, the fool thinks it is as sweet as honey. But when its fruit manifests, the fool falls into pain. See, he's overeating. He's hurting because of it. Here he's with the girl. Verse 70. Even though month after month the fool may fast and eat small portions while living austerely, he may never amount to 1/16 of those who comprehend the Dharma. Verse 71. An evil deed does not immediately bear fruit, just like milk that does not immediately turn sour. Instead, it follows the fool like smoldering coal covered by ashes, rotting away at his soul. So the contents or the state of your soul is manifesting your reality. So when you do the negative deeds, it rots in your soul and that creates negative karma. Verse 72. The skill of a fool can only ruin him. It destroys his merit and his wisdom. It makes him lose his head. See who he sees putting all these grenades and guns and violence and gambling all in his head. Here you see the Buddha, he's stopping it. So his mind no longer does those things and it stops all that suffering. Verse 73. A fool desires to be glorified by people, given a position of authority, and well liked by the popular crowd. As I read it, take a look at the diagram, take a look at the art. Verse 74. Let people revel in my work. I alone should choose what should and should not be done. Such is the ambition of a fool. Thus his craving and pride increase. Verse 75. The road to worldly gain is different than the road to unbinding. Understanding this with clarity, a disciple of wisdom should not dwell on earthly gain. He should devote himself to solitude, detachment, and realization of nirvana. Thanks so much for joining me, guys. Questions and comments leave below. My translation of the Dhammapada is Vincent Ferra, Dhammapda. I'll leave a link in the description below. Thanks so much. Be well.